Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got a Civivi BullTusk that we're going to do a disassembly and cleaning of this evening. And just to be open and forthright, I got about halfway. I had started my camera, or I thought I had started my camera, and got about halfway through this and discovered it was not recording. So I had to reassemble just to be able to show you the disassembly. So we're going to go ahead and go through the disassembly and cleaning process. There is the body screws are T8s, but these there is one here in this standoff back here that is the clip screw, and it's a T6. So I'm going to back that one out, and then the pivot and the other body screw or T8, so we're going to switch over to the T8, and we're going to remove this body screw, and we're going to remove the pivot screw. Alright, and I'm not going to put those in alcohol. Normally, well, a few minutes ago I put them in the alcohol, and so everything's already been wiped down and cleaned, and we have all of our parts and pieces here now. And there's your stop pin, and then there's also two pins here that are I guess they're maybe for a lanyard or something if you wanted to utilize it for that. We'll have to take a look at that when we get it back together. But as I mentioned, I've already wiped everything down, so now I'm just going to go through the process of putting this back together, if I can find the part that's already still in there. Alright, so this pivot does have a space there for this little nub that is right there. It's kind of hard to see on the Ultim. I think you could probably see it right there. So we're just going to line that up, and of course the C would be up and it falls into place. Just going to place that there. I noticed when I took it apart that the open part of these bearings was down in the cavity like such, so we're going to reassemble that way. That's the way I usually like to do it anyways. What I'm going to do here is take my gunny glide, put a little spot on each side there, and once I start manipulating the knife, once I get it back together, it'll spread that all around. But this is gunny glide that I like to use. And then we'll go ahead and take that, put that there. I'm going to go ahead and put that stop pin back in so that I don't forget it, as well as these two little pins. Let's get those set back into place. Alright. Got to put a little dab of oil right there on that detent ball. I'm going to take this other bearing, put it open side down into that cavity there that's been milled out for the bearing. Put a little bit of oil on each side. Look and make sure that I don't have any extra parts that are lying around, and then simply put it back together. Alright, and I'm going to take and put a little bit of Loctite onto that pivot screw and get it into place. Trying to be very careful with this Ultim. In some cases it cannot, it can be somewhat fragile, from what I've heard. I've not had a problem with so far with Ultim breaking on me, but I'm careful about tightening down screws. So alright, let's go ahead and switch back off to the T6. and get this clip screw and get it put into place. Alright, switch back to that T8 because I'm pretty sure I need to tighten this pivot screw a little bit more and still a little bit further. What I'm looking for is that, yeah, they start to move toward the center now. I'll check it. It's still very loose, so we're going to tighten that up even a little bit more. Let's check it again. Centering is still off, so I can tell by that I'm probably not where I need to be. Let's check it again. No movement. I'm going to back out just a little bit till I do get a little bit of movement, and then tighten it back. Still good on centering, and I've got a little bit of movement, so I'm going to give it a little bit of tightening, and I may have to actually, there's just a hair, so I'm going to do just a little bit more. Check it again. We're good to go now. The centering is good. Action is good. Yeah. Alright, so there you have it. That is the Civivi BullTusk. A very simple disassembly and cleaning of this knife. So, alright, that'll be it for now. I do appreciate you watching. If you would hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment if you would. I enjoy most of the comments that I get, and I will try to respond to comments in a timely fashion, although that's getting harder to do. A lot of you are leaving comments, and I really do appreciate that. Again, hope to see you again soon. Appreciate you watching, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks.